Hey ladies, my name's Karina and I'm an orange presenter with Unique, and I was asked by the lovely Megan McKinnon to do a little video on booking parties. We have this amazing booking blitz coming up this coming week, which I'm super stoked about. And she just asked a few of us if we could share some of our tips on how we get our parties going and what we do. Now, the great thing about this business is everybody has their own way of doing things, which is amazing because we learn from each other. We all have kind of a common thread that runs between us, but we can switch it up a little bit to make it our own. And that's the great thing about being your own business owner, is you get to do that. So I think when it comes down to it, one of the most important things in this business, not only with getting parties, but maintaining your customer base and just great customer service, is follow-up. I'm sure you've seen the quote, "Fortune is in the follow-up," and it is so true on so many levels. So my follow-up kind of looks like this. I get an order, I send a thank you email right away from my business email to their email, which I get out of the My Orders section in our back office. And I just say a really quick, "Thank you so much for your order. I can't wait to hear how you love your products. I'll be touching base soon." And I leave it at that, send, and be done with it. 1 week after a party closes, sometimes I'll do it a little bit sooner if the orders were in the very beginning of the party, but 1 week after that order comes in or that party closes, I will send a Facebook message to the lady who ordered. One little trick is I friend request every single person that orders from a party so that I can send them a Facebook message. The great thing about Facebook message is you can see when they've read it, and I find that that really helps me with my follow-up. So what I do is, a week out, I send them a little message and I just say, "Hey, it's your mascara lady. I just wanted to touch base and see, are you loving your mascara?" And then I just wait for a response. Sometimes people get back to me right away. Sometimes people get back to me like 3 or 4 days later. Sometimes people never get back to me. A lot of people don't have Messenger, so what I'll do is I'll go through, and those messages that I've sent, if I didn't get a response, then, and I see that they haven't read it, I assume they haven't downloaded Messenger, so I'll send them an email with that same follow-up message. And basically from there, when they tell me that they're loving their mascara, I ask them super easy little phrase that I use in every message. I just say, "I'm so glad you're loving your mascara. I had no doubts that you would. I just wanted to ask you if you would be interested in having your own online Facebook Lash Bash." Super easy, super fun way to try to earn free makeup of your choice off of our website. And I would just love to host that for you, or to have that for you. And it's the same with this one. Sometimes I get a response right away. Sometimes it's a few days later. Sometimes I hear nothing. For the people that respond right away, if they're like, "Oh, that sounds interesting, blah, 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 what goes into it?" And I'll just say to them, "Well, the party you were just in, it's just like that. It's basically going to be deja vu all over again. I'm going to be posting throughout the party to your friends that you'll add to the group. And the more you interact and the more excited you are about everything, the better the party will be, because your friends trust you more than they trust me. And we can just see how much stuff you can get." And usually, I mean, I would say 60-40, 60% of the time I'll get, "Okay, let's go ahead and do it." I immediately lock down a date right then and there because I don't want too much time to go by. And I tend to start all my parties on Tuesdays because then I get 2 Fridays out of them. I still do 10-day groups. And if I start them all on the same day, it's great because it's literally just a little robot Karina at the computer. I post the same thing in every party. It makes my life so easy. I personally don't use any of the posting apps or websites that you can do for free. I just do it myself. I do stay home, so I get on in the morning, I do my postings, I get on at lunch and I do my postings, and I get on at night and I do my postings. So that's kind of my follow-up to getting the parties. Let me touch base when I first started. Okay, so when I first started, I obviously had my launch and followed up with those ladies and tried to get parties from them. You know, I got a decent amount of yeses, but I was hungry for parties. I wanted tons. I was like, I've got this down. I want the momentum to start. I went crazy watching training videos and different webinars and everything like that because I knew where this business could go, and I was bound and determined to head for the top. So I was thirsty to have a client base and make sales and get my business rocking. So I not only followed up with my purchasing customers, but I also reached out to any of my friends on Facebook who have a large Facebook presence. So basically, I have some girlfriends that are always on Facebook. They're always posting. They're posting pictures. They're positive people. They, you know, you can tell that they've got a Facebook social media relationship with people, and that's so important in a hostess. And so I just reached out to them and I said, hey, this is what I'm doing. I don't know if you've seen, but I'm super, super excited. I would love to try to earn you some free makeup. Would you be interested in hosting a party for me? It's super easy, super fun, and I do most of the work and you just have fun with me. And a lot of them surprisingly came back and said, sure, why not? What do I have to lose? The one catch was that they didn't have the mascara, which is always, you know, the first thing you try to push for a party is the mascara so that they can have their result pics. But we made it work anyways. I gave them an intro sample to kind of mimic, and I just told them to say that they're trying to earn this amazing mascara because they've seen it and they love it. And they love what the company is about. And I had very successful parties doing it that way. So don't just close the door if you have a slower launch or you're feeling defeated. Go outside of your box. Go outside of your boundaries and out of your comfort zone. That's the big thing. And reach to those girls. I've also had girls on my team struggle to get parties. They'll go in a big wave of a bunch of parties and they'll get, you know, a bunch of no's. No, I don't have time. No, I don't. I'm just not interested right now. So another thing that they can do is they can email the hostess and just say, hey, I would love to give you a free lip gloss, a free lip liner, free eyeshadow, whatever you want, if you'd be willing to host this party for me, and then let's see if we can earn you some more free stuff. So there's so many different avenues you can take to book parties. Don't stop at one and feel defeated. It's important to be persistent and consistent and to be a joyful presence in your social media world. And just to touch on the parties, that I do really quick. I still do 10-day groups. It's what works for me. I personally have a goal of starting 3 parties every Tuesday, so that gives me roughly 12 parties a month. Some months I have a couple extra, some months I have a couple less, because my personal goal is no matter what level I'm at, I want to be making or selling $3,000 to $5,000 in PRS every month. So, and I know what that takes. It takes a lot of parties. So, and a lot of bulk orders. But that's my personal goal. Some ladies do 1 party a week. Some ladies do 10 parties a week. Some ladies do 3. It's just whatever works for you and works for your business. But I will say that once you get those parties going and you are consistent in your follow-up, that's the key. Consistency is the key to success. And you get that party ball rolling, it's so much easier to chase the momentum and continue booking the parties. The hardest part is getting it started. So that's where it takes you just stepping out of your comfort zone and just finding different resources. So all that being said, I hope that it gave you some ideas. I hope that this booking blitz is amazing for everybody. I'm super excited to see what March has. We have so many amazing new products out. And don't forget, if you have had a hostess and it's been 3 months, she's ready for a reorder. So ask her if she wants to have a lash link for all of her ladies who bought in her party. That's another way to touch base with those customers again and to get some parties from there. So I'm super excited to learn about everybody's different ways of doing things, and I cannot wait to hear your tips and tricks after this, and I'm just super stoked to be learning from you guys. I hope you have a fabulous night. Bye!